What's up, everybody? It's Jordan, and welcome to the Sports Two Hine Show. And yesterday, the Cincinnati Bengals placed Geno Atkins on the IR. Being a big Bengal fan and having a separate Instagram page for the Cincinnati Bengals, I was asked multiple times what I believe the Cincinnati Bengals should do with Geno Atkins. So I will be talking about what I personally believe what the Bengals should do with Atkins heading forward. Geno Atkins is an 8-time Pro Bowler. He is a 2-time All-Pro. He is third in franchise history with 75.5 sacks with the Cincinnati Bengals. He is definitely a Cincinnati Bengals legend, one of their best players of all time, and has honestly had a Hall of Fame resume and Hall of Fame career. Would not be surprised if he would end up in Canton one day. But in August 2018, Geno Atkins signed a 4-year contract extension with the Cincinnati Bengals for 4 years for $65 million. And this is his second year currently on his contract. After this year, he will have 2 years left. But this season, Atkins has played 8 games due to a shoulder injury, and he has played 119 defensive snaps this season in 8 games. He has not played a single game where he has had over 20 snaps. That's largely due to his shoulder injury. After this season, Geno Atkins has 2 years left on his deal. Next year, he is scheduled to make $14.8 million. In the year after that, his final year in his contract, he's expected to make $16 million. And many people speculate that this may be the final year that Geno Atkins is with the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Dragon reported that there is a possibility that they may part ways in the offseason. Like I said, he is getting $14 million next year, and then the year after that, his last year of his contract, he's getting a pay increase, getting up to $16 million on the final year of his contract. And it's really difficult for me to see Atkins on this team next year. They've already parted ways with Dunlap. I would not be surprised if the Bengals do not re-sign AJ Green this upcoming offseason. And not just due to Geno Atkins' shoulder injury. If the Bengals would release Geno Atkins, they would save nearly $10 million in cap space. That can go a long way. Let's say the Cincinnati Bengals would decide to re-sign AJ Green on a cheap deal. They also have Carl Lawson, a really good edge rusher they might want to re-sign, and also cornerback William Jackson. So there's lots of different people that the Bengals may re-sign this year, and if Geno Atkins were to be cut, they would save money, and they could use that money by re-signing some of their own guys. It's really unfortunate to see Geno Atkins' more than likely last year with the Cincinnati Bengals being shortened to a shoulder injury and just having 1 tackle in the year. He is definitely worthy of a potential future Hall of Fame induction in Canton, Ohio. And it really stings because last season the Bengals could have traded Geno Atkins before the trade deadline for potentially a second-round pick. And now, due to injuries, they're probably just going to end up releasing him this upcoming offseason and getting nothing for him. But it really stings for Atkins because he's had an outstanding career with the Cincinnati Bengals. His career has definitely had a Hall of Fame resume. So I really don't think that Geno Atkins will be back next year, and nor do I want him on the Cincinnati Bengals team next year. If you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you next time on the Sports 2 Hine Show.